Okay, welcome in. Game number 1, Liereyy versus DauT. We've got DauT playing as the Byzantines, and we have Liereyy playing as the Lithuanians. And we are on Graupel. So DauT is likely going to find himself a TC with a fishing spot, which is beautiful. Where's the biathlon in your opinion? It is what it is. I'm sure it takes skill. It probably should be in the Olympics, but I'm not gonna like watch it as a spectator sport. Right? There's sports that probably should be in the Olympics. The biathlon is definitely there, but like, I'm not gonna watch it. Talk about watching sports, right? I'm not gonna watch it. Biathlon is in the Olympics already. Is it not? I don't know. Triathlon, biathlon, decathlon, fucking I don't even know, dude. I don't know what any of those are. I know that they're things. I'm sure we could figure it out. Bi means 2 of something. Tri means 3, right? Pentathlon, there you go. Hexathlon. Yeah, biathlon is skiing and shooting. Okay, cool. Anyway, welcome in. Lithuanians, Byzantines. Byzantines should be better here, but Lithuanians will have a better boom than them. And we'll see whether DauT wants to go for a fast castle approach again. The last time I saw him on this map, I think he just like walled up. And he's certainly going to have a pretty good walling opportunity over here if he just wants to boom with Byzantines. Biathlon is cross-country skiing and target shooting. Kind of random, but I'm sure historical reasons. Oh, yes. I'm sure ask Finland. There is historical reasons for that. It's very useful. Laudanum, thank you for the 40 months. Appreciate it. Did you answer how you felt about the biathlon without knowing what it was? I was fairly certain I knew what it was. I just wasn't 100%. I was pretty sure it was the skiing and shooting one. But it could have been another one. That's what I was thinking of when I answered the question. Hey Dave, you spent a lot more time with the pros than anyone else here. Is it very nakedly condescending when we congratulate the losing pro with well fought? No, not at all. Not at all, dude. There's really nothing you can say to somebody after they're disappointed in themselves for losing a set. Nothing you say will probably impact them that much at all. It just makes you feel better, you know? It's like anything else. Okay. So, just a little bit of a boom up for both. Let's take a look at the scouting here from Liereyy. He's scouting around. He's finding his boars. Is he missing any, is the question. Oh my god, he's missing that one. Oh my god, it's invisible. And Lierey's going to scout that area and find it. Perfect. Is there another one somewhere around here? Very limited amount of boars. Going to have to walk all the way over there. DauT, on the other hand, sees one right here. Already has one under the TC. There's one over here as well. But then after that, limited amounts as well. Pretty far away. What do you say to players when they lose? I usually just like, either I don't say anything or I give them like a pat on the shoulder. It really depends on the player, right? Like someone like ACCM or Tato or Viper or whatever, like you can talk with them. It's fine. Someone like Hera just wants to be alone after he loses, right? Like he just wants to get as far away from everybody as possible. It hasn't happened in a while, so I don't really say anything to him. And there's different reactions from players, right? after they lose. Like Tato, if Tato loses, he'll sit down and have a beer. If Viper loses, he'll usually go like hang out with Debbie or whatever. She's there. If DauT loses, it's insta shisha. Same with Liereyy. NBL seems like he'd take it well. NBL goes into every set on a LAN expecting to lose. So actually losing is never really a disappointment. Like, he expects to lose every single set
32 months and
he
still
plays.
Coming
He's actually
back to watch
he's
Dave analyze
stunned
corners.
when he
Wouldn't
wins
trade
a
it
set.
for anything.
So there's no problem with NBL when he's lost a set. He's already expected to. All right. Feudal Age comes in for Liereyy. Liereyy is going to take water control early. DauT is just going to wall himself into the corner and go fast castle. It's interesting that DauT is ranked higher than Liereyy. I thought so too. But it's adjusted tournament points, and Liereyy doesn't play in a lot of the smaller tournaments, so... Did NBL lose his next match in the tournament? He's up against Viper tomorrow, I believe. Okay. Villager coming to the center for Liereyy. He's going to go for a dock here, and he's open galleys. He's opened 3 galleys, and he's adding in the fire galley, which is really, really nice. And I don't think he even needs to build this dock in the center. Might go for it anyway, just to help his fish be a little bit more efficient, but... Is Liereyy fully full-time? No, Liereyy has a job. I can't remember what he's doing exactly. It's like something with insurance. I can't remember. I thought Army? No, that was a long time ago, dude. Long time ago. I think Austria has mandatory military service, right? For like a year? So... No? Yeah, they do? Okay. 6 months. Yeah. So he was in the Army for 6 months like 4 years ago or something like that. Or civil service. Okay. Okay, so DauT's on the way to Castle Age. He's lost his fish. Liereyy has full control over here, and Liereyy can add in a couple extra fish, and this is really going to help him get up to Castle Age fast. Now, DauT will go for those additional TCs. I can't really see him pressuring early Castle Age. Feels like Liereyy has most of the map control. DauT's just going to add town centers. Try and get ahead on eco somehow. I mean, right now he's pretty far behind. When we're looking at actual numbers, when we look at res collected, it's still somewhat close. Nonsense. Thank you for the 33. Appreciate it. Liereyy was in the Austrian Navy, not Army. The Austrian Navy, dude. The Austrian... I think they have a lake. That's like the guy in The Sound of Music, right? Wasn't he an admiral in the Austrian Navy or some shit like that? Austrian Navy has the Danube on lockdown? True. Don't laugh, Switzerland has a navy? I can laugh at their navy too. Okay. Second town center for DauT. War galley tech for DauT as well. He's going to have to eject these fire galleys before their fire ships just to make sure that the war galley tech does indeed come in. And Liereyy has been adding extra fires because he knows that DauT is going to try something like this. As we see DauT come out with these fires now, will he get the upgrade in time before they're all dead? That's the question. Byzantine fires are going to be really, really useful here for their extra attack speed, but Liereyy has enough ships to keep his fishing ships safe for the time being. And he's going to come back and try and deal with this dock before more fires come out from that too. Second TC is up and running from DauT, so he's trying to catch up on villager count. He's taking a lot of the fish. But he has to put wood into trying to make more fires. And he still hasn't sniped any of the fish from Liereyy, so this really isn't working thus far. He's forced a little bit of extra investment from Liereyy, but still has not even killed a single fish. "11 Old Head Dave." What does that even mean? What does Old Head Dave even mean? If anything, my head is fresh. Do Byzantine's fire ships still win 1v1 against fire galleys? I think you meant that the other way around. And I don't know. Surely you've heard the term old head? I have, but I don't know how it's relevant here. It's not bald related? I know, but I don't know how it's relative here. Or like irrelevant. I don't understand. Someone said Sound of Music is an old head reference. Okay, I see. I didn't see that. Sound of Music is a movie that's even like before my time. It's before my, almost before my parents' time. That's an old movie. It's from what, like the 50s? DauT had an eco after losing water? Yeah, that's pretty much to be expected, but Lierey's going to catch up really, really quickly. He's getting 100 food for each one of these TCs. He has the fish still working, and they've been working this whole time, which means he's 700 res collected ahead. The only problem for Liereyy is that Byzantines have a better late-game tech tree than Lithuanians. So he will have map control advantage, he will have eco advantage over DauT, but DauT has the tech tree advantage. How old were you in the 1950s? I was not. My parents weren't even a thought. So I wasn't even a thought within a thought. Be honest? I'm being honest, bro. I'm being honest, dude. Okay, DauT is trying to collect the relics. DauT is just playing, let's camp in the corner. My tech tree will pull me through. This kid ain't shit. That's what he's playing. That's his strat. That's his entire strat. Does he find this relic? I think he does. I think he sees it. And then he's going to have 3. He's going to have 3 relics. Stealing relics from the Lithuanians. Pog. Liereyy also making monks. And he's also going to find 2 relics. Maybe? He didn't see it. He didn't see it. And DauT will take this one. So the maximum amount of relics that Liereyy can get this game is 2. And he hasn't seen this one yet. What do relics actually give you? A little trickle of gold income. And for Lithuanians, every relic you have gives you +1 attack on your knights and lattice. So, considering that lattice and or paladin are like part of your best composition in the late game, it's actually really important that you grab those relics. And it's really important for your opponent to deny those relics from you. 73 vills for DauT, 65 for Liereyy. Res collected, fairly even. 5th TC from Liereyy. DauT will go for the outposts over here. Liereyy is still looking for relics. He's a little bit too late, though. He's a little too late. DauT comes out. DauT goes down. Town Watch and Town Patrol is insane. This map. You could get so much vision from just a singular outpost. And DauT is going to do that on both sides. Liereyy has 37 on food. DauT has 35 on food currently. Resources collected is now even. It is now even. DauT is caught up. But Liereyy still has water control. Lierey's found this relic. So no more relics to gather. 3 relics in for DauT. It's going to be 2 relics in for Liereyy. DauT is doubting. Yep. He's doing his thing, man. He's just walled himself into a corner. He's happily booming. Got a lot of gold in the bank, but remember, Imp is discounted for Byzantine, so he should be able to click up soon if he has that second building. And the scouts arrive perfectly on time to snipe this monk. Beauty. Second building is right here. I think the strat for DauT is probably castle, get some docks up, get control of the water again, and then maybe try and wall the sides. Like, I would not be against stonewalling the sides once the fires are gone and you can actually manage it. I think that'd be really nice. DauT is on the way to Imp now. Res collected. He's ahead now. He's ahead. He's like, I've seen through all of your water shenanigans and your fishing economy. I don't believe in it. I absolutely don't believe in it. Also, how is Liereyy, like, still equal on villagers with 5 town centers? I guess DauT has 4. Okay, I didn't notice the 4th. That makes sense. The 5th one was just a little bit later. This all makes sense, though. Come on, just go up. Big vision. Rip that monk. No, he's fine. No fletching on the castle. This is like just. This is like an 1/8 of a tile away from being within range. I'm amazed that it isn't. Here come the latest. Here come the villagers. They've been spotted. DauT can see all of them. DauT will go for a castle over on this side. Liereyy will know about that with his spearmen. And he'll know about the switch into the archers and the double archer range. Now triple archer range. Now quadruple archer range over on the side. So DauT is not going for water control right away. He's going to go for some land pressure on this side. Interesting. I really like the fact Lierey's actually clearing up these outposts too. They give DauT an obscene amount of vision. Can't let him seeing what you're up to over here. Has to remain a mystery. Imperial Age is in for DauT. Crossbow upgrade coming in. Chemistry coming in. Heavy camels should probably be researched as well. Bracer, thumb ring. Heavy camel, everything. As Liereyy runs into these heavy camels with the latest. He doesn't really have that many relics, right? He's got 2 relics. Only forging, so even the latest can't really deal with these camels. They'll need to run away, and DauT should be able to get the heavy camel research in time for his next attack. Ecos are solid for both. Now we just have a late game matchup between Byzantines and Lithuanians. He's getting the shaft! I think he has both the shafts. DauT will now have both the shafts for mining stone and gold. Upgrades flying in. Yep. Arbalest coming in too. Skirmisher on the way for Liereyy. Ballistics, all of the skirm upgrades. He might even get tower shields too. And look at where DauT is placing the castle. Like, he's placing it far away from the shoreline to secure this area. He doesn't want to bother with water at all. Most of his stuff is out of range, even of cannon galleons. And he's just going to focus on the land and force Liereyy to do the same. First cavalry armor is on the way now that he sees some skirms he needs to fight up against, not just latest. The question is, like, once Liereyy has skirm and maybe halb as well, what do you then switch into for DauT? Is it going to be cataphracts? Will he have enough castles? Liereyy sees the castle now. He's got a lot of latest over here. Tower shields coming in. Extra pierce armor on his halbs and on his skirmishers. It's a pretty good fight for DauT if he can get more camels over here. And there's a few more on the way. Cataphract comes out just to buy him a little bit more time. And the latest are dying. But the skirms are here. However, the castle has fallen from Liereyy. The castle has fallen and a bombard cannon is here to try and push those skirms back from DauT. Beautiful play from DauT so far. As Liereyy goes for more town centers. Interesting. Okay. Still, the water control isn't doing that much. It's kind of killing some villagers here or there, but DauT is just hanging on the edges of the map. He has identified this as a land map, not a water map. He might take water control later if Liereyy isn't paying attention. But for right now, it's a full land effort for him. And Lierey's just slowly teching into his land options as well. Res collected still really close. It's 15% water, who cares? I mean, if you have cannon galleons on there, you start to care a little bit. You definitely have to be really mindful about what's in range of the water. You can't just, like, ignore it completely. And DauT is purposely building everything out of the range of the water. Liereyy making so many houses. It's good. He's going to lose this whole side of his base if he's not careful, right? You need houses to replace those. Look at the pierce armor on these skirms. Skirmisher is like a 4-shot from these arbalists. And now more halbs coming in to try and deal with the camels. Halbs are all gone. Infantry armor upgrades are coming in for Liereyy. The castle will go up for DauT. And now it's skirmishers for DauT as well. And Lierey's just full defense right now. He's not pushing over here. He's doing some damage with his navy. And he's still denying DauT off that stone. But right now he's just fully focused on keeping DauT away from his economy. Now he has shifted a ton of it over to this side. But still has a bunch of farms and whatnot that he has to be worried about. Shouldn't DauT bring his own skirms? He's doing it now. Treb goes down from Liereyy. Damn, dude. What a play from DauT. The slow burner. He put the strat in the crock pot and he just left it. And now he's home from work and it's just a nice little meal. Like a stew or something. Elite latest. Oof. Treb also working way over here. Liereyy has to be careful not to lose this for free. That could be a devastating loss if he's just paying attention on this side. Lots of camels here to potentially fight the latest. Skirmishers to fight the other skirms. Treb's pushing in from behind. Castle supporting. More stables forward from DauT. And he still has a ton of resources in the bank. Damn, dude. My man looked at the tech tree and said, you can't fight me late game. Try it. Treb actually moved back as soon as the halberdier came along. And there's another castle from DauT. He continues to push in. The latest are waiting in the wings. DauT needs to be careful. He needs to make sure he's got enough camels here. So those latest just don't roll over him. Don't go too deep with the camels either, chasing after those skirmishers. The latest are going to come out and they're going to snipe your siege. DauT, the latest are coming. They're going to snipe your siege. The latest are here and they're going to snipe the siege, but the castle will at least fall. And the camels are coming out. He's actually going to defend some of them. Liereyy split his forces. He tried to go for the skirms and the siege at the same time. Little bit indecisive, and DauT wins the fight on both ends. Keeping some of his skirms alive, keeping the trebs alive, killing the latest, attacking those trebs. 181 pop for Liereyy, 187 here for DauT as the castle is still being attacked, and it just feels like Liereyy doesn't have an option. He has nothing. He won the water. He should have had the eco. He had the eco advantage. But DauT collected the relics so quickly. He got the castles up forward. He can make another castle somewhere around here to cut off all the farming eco from Liereyy. Liereyy hasn't shifted that over here yet. Also, Liereyy trying to take out these trebs attacking this castle, which he should probably do, but DauT is defending. He might defend long enough for the trebs to actually kill it. No. As long as DauT keeps up this slow, patient push over here, I don't think Liereyy can stop it. What was Lierey's game plan? Win water, get a better eco, and then win the game with water control and latest and whatnot. I just think he underestimated DauT's eco. Probably should have gone for some earlier pressure. Kill the monastery? Ooh, he probably should have, right? DauT has lost all of his trebs here somehow. Liereyy is pushed back a little bit on both sides. Another treb out from DauT. He's waiting for his camels to arrive. He's got a lot of buildings like back here making units. And now he goes for the docks. Now he goes for the docks. Some dromans here, some fires to clear up all this stuff. And then he can take out all of the eco along the shoreline from Liereyy. As he tries to deal with this treb. Treb misses the bomber cannon. One last shot from the treb. Oh! Missed him again. Latest are dead. The latest are dead. There's 7 remaining. DauT has enough stone for another castle if he should wish it. Also, both players just kind of ignoring this side now. A few heavy camels over here could get DauT back and competitive over on that side again. But he's only got so much pop space, and most of it's on this side. And on the water now with the fast fires. Liereyy forced to redock here because he can't have DauT with dromans sitting on the shoreline, ranging his eco. But I don't know if he can afford to fight DauT on water and land at the same time. Can't even afford to fight him on land. Relics are gone. DauT will grab him. DauT's got to feel really good about this win. He was very far behind. Just better timings on his attacks, honestly. If Liereyy had, like, tried to capitalize a little bit and come forward with a siege workshop or something and forced DauT to sit in his own base, it might have been better. But Liereyy was just trying to catch up on villager count alone.
DauT Castle, I know. He deleted it. He deleted it, dude. A DauT Castle is a foundation that stays there at 90% for like 20 minutes. Dromans are coming out from DauT. Liereyy, hey. He's going to defend his water advantage, I suppose. Both players now trying to get these relics, too. Liereyy making another monastery at the front. And those are going to go to DauT. Surely. Okay, fire's killing the Dromans. That might force DauT to not make any more of those. Monk goes down. Feels like DauT can start a push or something over here. He's got some camels. Just distract him a little bit or something along those lines. Liereyy is still, man, Liereyy is still holding. Somehow. The power of the latest, the power of the halves, I suppose, although he is losing villagers back here, which is going to be super unfortunate. 106 villagers for Liereyy. At some point, his economy isn't going to be able to keep up with the amount of units he's producing. What's the selling price in the market? Selling price is still decent. It's still decent, and Leary's getting some raids now on DauT's base. Over on this side. DauT has some camels back, so he could potentially deal with this. But somehow, Liereyy has managed to just hold the line. It felt like that push from DauT was kind of unstoppable, but Lierey's stuck in the corner, and he's not going anywhere. More barracks coming up from DauT. He's making a Halb switch. He'll just go Halb Skirm to fight the Skirm latest. Seems okay. Doesn't really have enough pop space for water at the moment, but he is taking out a few docks. He might be able to mix in some Dromans as Liereyy has shifted some of his eco now over to that corner. 103 villagers for him. Monastery will go down again. There's 2 relics inside of there. Where's the monk from DauT?
Not to get too political, but I just ordered a Borgia burger for lunch. Yum yum yum. Oh.
Thanks for getting political, Wellen. What is a burger burger? Sounds pretty bourgeoisie to me. A burger? Oh, okay. A normal burger. Okay. Dude, DauT has lost a lot of vills against these raids. The latest keep coming. Hamburger. I love that scene from Pink Panther. I know a lot of people didn't like that movie, but I thought Steve Martin did a great job as Pink Panther. I thought that movie was funny. It's not a good movie, but it's a funny one. Liereyy is just like one step at a time moving these relics back. Old or new Pink Panther? The one with Steve Martin. So the new one, but I don't know if they made like a new one because that was still a while ago. Okay, so he's got 1 relic in this monastery, 1 relic in this monastery, and a bunch of latest raiding all over DauT's base. DauT has 59 halbs in the queue. His major problem here when he's looking to push or make new units is the fact that he's pop capped. Leary's helping out with that a little bit by killing villagers. But his units are all on the wrong side of the map to deal with this stuff. Still, 2 trebs pushing forward. should be able to deal with the TC. If he protects them, they should be able to deal with the castle. He could add in some Dromans as well if he ever clears up the water, which he doesn't have pop space for. He could try and push this back. I mean, Liereyy is hanging on. Liereyy is definitely hanging on. And now that the populations are kind of competitive, like DauT has a lot of helps in the queue, but where are they? They're not in the spot that they need to be. They're forward here. And his trebs are done. Like, DauT, we just need to reset and we need to get it together. We just need to pull ourselves together here, buddy. DauT is down to 104 villagers. Liereyy now has the vill lead somehow. That will deny another relic from Liereyy. He's going to be stealing farms back here. Droman's now coming out. If he can take water control, he can kill all of this stuff. He's going to try and push back on this side as well. The latest still have... He has no response to these somehow. They are still just killing absolutely everything. 13 kills on those guys. 31 kills on these guys. He's pop capped again, though. So, still in the lead. But Liereyy has made it very difficult for the Lord. What's the gold situation for Liereyy? I can't think that it's good. Where is the gold situation for Liereyy? There's the gold situation. That's it. 500 left. Gold situation for DauT is this stuff. And the relics. Dude, just send something back here. I can't. 26 villager kills. 27 now. I mean, sure. I guess you can just reposition all of your eco into other places. Normally, you'd want to deal with that. It takes a lot of effort, though, so I can see the argument from DauT. He's got a few camels now. The latest won't care about these camels at all. They'll kill a couple latest, but it won't clear up the whole army, and the problem still exists there for DauT. However, he's still making vills back here, so he will continue farming. Treb's still working away, trying to take out that castle. Bomber cannon's trying to take out the skirmishers now, and Liereyy is running out of stone. He doesn't have a gold situation. He doesn't have a stone situation. He's selling food for reasonable prices, though, so that he can get more gold as he runs out of stone now for good. He'll need to buy stone to get more. There is a gold right here that DauT can take control of as well. Or Liereyy if he pushes it back. It's a lot of helps to push back. Stone is being bought. And latest don't give a flying bajooly about halbs. That's right. Oh, oh, oh! Oh! Last shot, dude! Hail Mary shot. The final play of the game for the Treb. And it takes out the castle because Liereyy was out of stone. Sorry, bud. Dang. Oh, there's gold here, too. Yeah. Ooh. There's a lot of gold. And the farms are free of the latest menace. Another castle will go down, and then Lierey's down to one castle. Liereyy is held on far past what I would expect. He is usually not a guy that plays deep into games, but we are over an hour into this gun in game time anyway. And he's still gaming. He's still at 184 pops somehow. Impressive, honestly. Sniping more siege, thinking surely DauT has to run out of gold at some point. And he snipes another bomber cannon. But he does call the GG. Great job from DauT. Good hold there from Liereyy. Very entertaining game. Yeah, DauT just played it like a straight land map. He forced Liereyy to invest a little bit on water. But I mean, great land map for DauT. Yeah. KD fairly even here. You could see the raisings though, like DauT had he just destroyed most of Lierey's base. Res collected, pretty good economy for both. DauT with the gold, heavy gold advantage and stone advantage as well. And the relics earlier. I mean, Liereyy invested into 6 months monks in early Castle Age, and he only got 2 relics from it. Thank you, Commissar.
The wheel of time turns,
does.
and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend.
Legends
Legend
become
fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called the Wandering Age by some, an age yet to come.
An age yet to come, an age long past, a wind rose in the houseboat of death. The wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings in the turning of the wheel of time. But it was a beginning. I've read that intro so many times. Greetings from Michigan. Where in Canada are you? I am in KW. Kitchener-Waterloo, which is like, if I were to drive to Detroit, it takes me like 3 hours. I went there earlier this year. DauT wins Graupel. DauT wins with the Byzantines against the Lithuanians, and we can go on to game number 2.
THX for the great content less than 3. Did you know you got 3 out of 4 clips of the month from Liereyy, D?
I got 3 out of 4 clips of the month for Liereyy. Isn't it clip of the month? Isn't it clip of the month, not clips of the month? Yo, I lived in KW for a year. Hey. All right. Stranded. This should be a map that Liereyy is very good on. This is a very technical map. It's a hybrid style map. And expecting great things. DauT has gone for Incas here. Persians we've seen before. Incas I think I've seen once. And he might just focus on the land element. He has also TC'd the gold and the wood line. And the gold is actually on this side of the TC, which is really, really nice. Which means the tower can't come forward and just deny this. That's a nice generation there for DauT. He got fairly lucky with that one. The short side of the shoreline. Really, really nice from him. Liereyy could have gone a little further and had the TC on the gold as well, but he's fine. Persian still should be favored here, definitely. My girlfriend is trying to make a custom book cover for the Wheel of Time. We're struggling for specific themes to incorporate. Who's her favorite character? I'll give you a theme. Or your favorite character. Who's the book cover for? I don't know. There should be a crashed plane in the middle. Ooh, like time travelers, dude. Book cover is for me, and my favorite character is Matt. My favorite character is Matt, too. Like some dice or something? Everyone's favorite character is Matt. Lord of the Flies plane with a bunch of little kids. And like this Komodo is like eating Piggy. Dude, the black and white Lord of the Flies, I remember watching that in school, and it was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Something about that movie, dude. When Piggy dies, it's like, ah! And like they, oh man. Rand enjoyers rise. How can you be a Rand enjoyer? There's like 3 books in a row of him just being the most unbearable person ever. It's the problem with most characters in those books. They're just not consistent. It's even times when Perrin's annoying. Derp, thank you for the 9 months. We just had a kid. It's yours, not mine. It's also a clown.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. All right. So the question here is whether DauT is going to go for land pressure.
Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby oops. You think I'm in love that I'm sent from above? I'm not that innocent.
Cultivated Spears just donated $69.69. Canadian, of course. We'd like to thank him for just simply reciting a Britney Spears song. He's definitely not that innocent, that's for sure. He's definitely not that innocent. Canadian dollar. Don't kick W my Canadian dollars, bro. Hang on a second. Respect the Canadian dollar. All right? I like that I get paid in Canadian dollars. Well, I actually get paid in US dollars, which makes it so much better because the exchange rate is amazing for me. The $1.40 Canadian now for every single US dollar. That's insane. When I get paid out in USD. All right, resources collected is pretty far ahead for Liereyy. Liereyy is Persians, right? So he has a huge advantage here. PC is producing faster, going up to the feudal age faster. DauT is producing faster. He got the extra wood. He got the extra food at the beginning, which means his eco is just skyrocketing. Not literally, but kind of. Meanwhile, DauT just gets a little bit of extra pop space from his houses and a llama at the beginning. Although he has found a lot of water buffalo, which is cool. He's got a lot of those. And he's going up to the feudal age. 18 villagers, 5 fishing ships. There's only one unbearable character, and it is... I don't even know how to say her name, dude. I have it in my head of how I say the name, but I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say it out loud. She is slightly unbearable, yes. Okay, barracks for DauT. Feudal Age is coming in. He doesn't really have the food that he needs to go up. So he's just going to go, what? Archery range? And a few fire galleys to protect himself? I don't fully understand. Galleys are coming out from Liereyy, which is the standard play. You're so far away, it's better to go galleys than fire galleys. And now an eagle comes out from DauT. And it's fire galley defense. He's not really taking any food other than the fishing ships, which will die shortly against the micro from Liereyy. And he doesn't have a market or anything to buy his way up. So it's just simply sit in feudal, try and defend your fish, and try and pick away with eagles, I guess.
Hope you and chat are well.
Thank you, Mom and Alish. Thank you for the 26. Jordan definitely had some lady troubles. You mean Robert Jordan, not the Jordan that most people think of. He definitely didn't have any. He made most of the females unbearable in his world. Yeah. To be fair, most of the women characters in his world that were unbearable were just Aes Sedai, or however you say that. And really thinking about it, they would probably be unbearable, IRL. hundreds of years old secret sister society that believe that whatever they do is correct, they would probably be unbearable, to be honest. That was an underwhelming eagle. Underwhelming eagle. DauT keeps his fish alive for the time being. Very limited time, though. 7 galleys, 8 galleys now for Liereyy already with fletching. Like, DauT can't keep this navy here for very long. We now have villagers coming forward from DauT. So what does DauT see? Sees the gold?
Beach mouse, beach mouse.
And he assumes that Lierey's on the wood here because he didn't see that much chop there. So the tower goes up from DauT over on this side. Wally, thank you for the beach mouse. Appreciate it. 26 months. Big. And there's the blacksmith from DauT. So DauT will now be sending fire galleys forward to try and kill the fish from Liereyy. If he can't kill the navy, he's going to at least try and kill the fish on this side. He's also got the archers here, which he's just revealed to Liereyy. There you can see that villager's building something, and it's likely to be a tower, and the tower goes up. Now he'll need to run away and find a different wood line to take. DauT does not have enough stone for a follow-up tower. However, he doesn't really need that much. If he can just collect with a few villagers. The stone is still very far away for him to collect. I read 3 of the books. I think they were good, but I didn't really feel like reading more of it. The books start getting good halfway through book 3, I think. That's where, if I'm going to reread the series, I usually start rereading it at a very specific point in book 3. Book 2 is kind of annoying. Book 1 is good, but book 2 is kind of annoying. All right, DauT pushes in. He doesn't have any stone. He's using these villagers as like an impromptu battering ram or something. Liereyy has really decent resources. Still has 9 fishing ships. 1,000 resources ahead collected. We talking Dune? No, we're talking Wheel of Time. And not the show. The show was ass. The show is the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I almost puked. All right. DauT is on stone. He's thinking about another tower. And Lierey's coming out with vills. Oh, he had the skirmishers here. DauT micring around those skirms. He's got the eagles to clear them up, but he can't afford to lose the archers. If he loses the archers, he loses this whole excursion. And Lierey's just micring down the archers. DauT brings some more, though. And now it's Lierey's turn to lose a few villagers. As DauT will manage to kill, I think, 4? Damn, dude. Okay, so a little bit of a miscalculation there from Liereyy. DauT does or did have enough stone for another tower, but I don't know where that stone went. Maybe he sold it. Looks like he's using the market just a little bit. He's going for a tower here now. Rings of Power is worse? No, it's actually not. No. As a huge fan of both like franchises, Lord of the Rings and Wheel of Time is definitely 100% worse than Rings of Power. And that's saying a lot, because I think Rings of Power is awful. All right. Castle Age on the way for DauT. He's got control over this gold, this wood line, but Liereyy is getting +2 armor for his knights, and Liereyy has full control over the water. 9 fishing ships. Huge eco lead for him. Still, if you win land on this, there's possibilities, right? We saw it in that Gibbetong versus Hera game. Hera had full water control. Gibbetong still won. Some sort of crazy land pressure. DauT now coming in with the eagles. No forging on these eagles. Might be able to get another villager, but the knight is coming. And Feudal Age Eagle's definitely going to struggle against a Knight. That's for sure. With +2 armor. Will the tower go up from DauT? That Knight is just a problem. That Knight is just a massive problem. That Knight is just a huge problem. 77 HP still on it. It's being attacked forever. And that will go for a third barracks. It's going to be Eagles with 2 on food. Make it 3. Castle Age is in now for DauT. Eagle Warrior upgrade is on the way. More Eagles will follow. The only question is, like, can he support this? Food price is way higher than it used to be in the market. You can't just stay on gold and buy food anymore. And DauT is even losing Eagles up against these Knights. He's going to have to go for a monastery to try and convert them. This is a nightmare. This is horrific here for DauT. I hope the Lord of the Rings anime will be good. It looks interesting, doesn't it? It looks very different. Good job from Liereyy to save these Knights. Very weak HP, 19 HP total. And the Eagles are just gone. The Eagles are dead. Elephant just watching the fight unfold. Yeah, he's like, I hope they don't come over here. Oh, Liereyy, you just saved these Knights. Don't send them in again. Tower is still there. Cav archers are now in from Liereyy to potentially deny that tower. I don't think he will, though. DauT should be able to deal with that. Monk now trying to get a conversion. Will he? No. DauT switches to another Knight. Nice. Tower is up, but it does not range the gold. And Liereyy has another TC over here, so Liereyy continues to expand his eco. DauT's at 39 vills, and Lierey's at 39 as well. But Liereyy has the fishing ships on the outside. And now there's another town center from Liereyy.
Dave, have you heard the tragic news that the Chinese are persecuting one of their defense ministers named Admiral Dong? They allege corruption, but we know it's fake news.
Fake news. Absolutely fake news, dude. Majestic Apex with the 25 Canadian dollars. With the Dong update. It's slightly different from his normal Dong updates, but it is a Dong update regardless. Thank you, my friend. Admiral Dong will live. So, DauT is still alive. And he's still applying a little bit of pressure. But he can't really do anything about the TCs or anything like that without siege. And Liereyy still has enough army to hold him at bay on this side. Pressuring in from this side, I'm not certain if it does anything. You gotta find another area that Liereyy is taking gold. Siege Workshop comes out. Persian TCs will take a long time to go down. Nine fishing ships just concerns me. Slowly bringing in food. Persian TCs working away. DauT's eco at home. Ugh. It's not horrific, but it's not great. We see Liereyy now getting husbandry going for more cav archers. And the monks are dead from DauT. He tries to get a good engagement here with the Eagles, but Liereyy just sitting in that choke point. And DauT's going to lose a lot of Eagles at this rate. Like, he's just tossing them in. He's going to lose a lot. That's too many. You don't have the food eco to replace these things. Has Choco been back with his degeneracy? We haven't seen Choco in a while. Mom on a leash. Choco's one of the only people the mods declared war against. Liereyy housed? I know. Incan Cav Archer going big over here from DauT as he shifts his focus over to this side. Still hasn't discovered this, right? Still didn't know. Oh, he does know about the TC now. Okay. So he's got some insight on where Liereyy is actually taking gold. Kills another villager. Liereyy coming in with the Cav Archers. Has to be careful. Double tower, double mangonel. And the Eagles as well. I think I honestly would have just preferred him continuing to go Knights with the fishing eco and everything. Add like 5 more fishing ships. Keep going Knights instead of the Cav Archer play. Maybe you wanted food to add more vills from his CCs. Who knows? He was trying to micro these down. Good micro so far. Doesn't really take any hits from those mangonels. Still just picking away at those Eagles. Mangonel's working away on the TC. Liereyy will run circles around said TC. More Eagles coming in from the other side. DauT is just all in on this engagement. He's just going to chase these down, and Liereyy comes in from the opposite side. He pulled the Eagles out of position. He clears those 2 mangonels, and he's going to be able to clear this mangonel, and he just runs in a circle all the way through, right back to where he couldn't push in before. Now has the Knights to get in front of the Cav Archers, and DauT is just stuck. He's stuck chasing. That was a really, really solid engagement there from Liereyy. Just pulled the Eagles completely out of position, cleared all the siege, and now DauT has nothing. Absolutely nothing. GG. Really nice from Liereyy. Great Cav Archer micro there. I think he had Thumb Ring, right? He didn't. Okay. No, he had Parthian Tactics. That was what I was looking at. Okay. He had Parthian Tactics. We can see the armor. Additional armor there. Great job. I'm not certain about the strat from DauT. Like, if he had just gone fast castle, that'd be cool. But the feudal, like, the feudal pressure just wasn't enough, and the feudal water defense definitely was not enough. Why did Liereyy get +2 armor for 3 nights? I don't know. Because he had the food, I guess. Wait, who played in the Premier League today? Chat. Did Chelsea play today? I can't remember. Tomorrow against Villa. Be able to watch that. Arsenal's currently winning 5-2 at halftime. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well. That's cool.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago. Shut the fuck up or I'll take it to Twitter.
Bertoldi, thank you for the 11 months. Appreciate it. Okay, well, we're not waiting for games. I just forgot. I was like waiting for a game. Okay, here we are. Game number 3. We've got Liereyy up against DauT. And it's going to be Inundation. Inundation. So you start with a horse. You start with 3 vills. And we've got Berbers for Liereyy. We've got Bengalis for DauT. And DauT has TC'd the center again. I think he tried this last time, right? With Malians. He's TC'd the center. He's got himself a good spot for a TC. 3 bamboo shoots that he can chop. Deer as well. And then gold. And his TC will be up sooner because he started building immediately. He didn't have that little delay that Liereyy did to walk all the way to the outside, but an extra villager advantage. I don't know if it's going to make up for the fact that Liereyy has so many resources available to him. So much closer. If DauT wants to lure in these boars and stuff, it's going to take forever to get him to the center. So it's as good a spot as you can expect from the center area, but it's still not great for your economy. DauT is about 2/3 of a villager ahead of Liereyy in terms of production. He just really likes TCing the center. He believes in it, I suppose. Doesn't feel worth it? Yeah. I mean, we've seen people win TCing the center. It's definitely a less common strategy, that's for sure. Horses don't get hangovers? Do they not? Has anyone gotten a horse drunk? I mean, they would eat like fermented fruit and stuff. And maybe get drunk. DauT is just scouting around with the horse. On the other side, we've got Liereyy completely scouting his side. And bringing in some boars. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of the Tato situation yesterday, where he got way too overconfident, trying to palisade trick and gate trick, and ended up losing the villager as Berbers. Lierey's just going to use his horse. He's going to bring in 2. Nice. Not screwing around. And with a Berberville, he should be able to get back here perfectly fine. DauT exploring more of the map, and he's finding plenty of geese as well. Plenty of herdables here to bring in. He's already got the lumber camp on this side. He has scouted some boars, so he can pull them in relatively easily. Like, this one's not too far away, especially if you have the horse there. That one's not too far away either. Could work. If Lierey's not skulking around with his own horse, waiting for the lame. Can I put player colors? Oh, okay. I'll switch them back to the way they were. Yeah. We'll remain consistent. We will remain consistent. Liereyy in red, DauT in blue. I always forget who was in what. Will Huns get a second horse? Yes, they get 2 horses, which isn't very useful here. We have seen Huns played on mired, and they can get 2 horses to lame, but, I mean, it's really hard to manage both of those. Nice lure there from DauT. He starts to wall off this area already. Really similar resources collected so far. However, Liereyy has a lot more food to drop off, and Liereyy should be able to go up a lot faster than DauT. Wouldn't surprise me to see DauT go for a fast castle or something like that, and just try and control this middle area. He could also go like... Could this be like FC Ratha or something? Do camel archers get bonus damage against Ratha? Are they considered a cavalry archer? Or is chariot like a different classification? Yes? Yeah. What do you think the villagers cook with the boar? Like some sort of boar stew or something like that, probably. Or like boar, just like salted pork, probably. I've seen videos of people like making old school salted pork, like the type of thing that they would have on a ship back in the day, and that shit looks disgusting, dude. You had to like soak it for an hour just to make it somewhat edible, where you could suck on it. Like, you couldn't even suck on it without soaking it. You had to soak it first just so you could suck on it for nutrients. Suck on what? The pork, dude. The salted pork. Stop saying suck on it. All right. Liereyy has the TC on stone. It looks like he's going fast castle into potentially camel archers. DauT is going up to the feudal age quite quickly here. 40 seconds away. He's going to have quite a bit more food once he drops off, but it's not going to be enough. Unless he's going to use the market. It's not going to be enough to go up. We'll get 2 additional villagers, though, which might help. Okay. Market comes up from DauT. Just on time. Liereyy could have been super annoying with that horse, and Liereyy just wanders in because there's a hole. I was checking the trees before, and it looked like there might not be a hole. It might just be like a hill thing, but there's definitely a hole. Liereyy can see exactly what's going on. There's a market. There is a blacksmith. DauT can see the fact that the horse is there. And let's see if he walls this. Like, dude, how do you think the horse got in, DauT? How do you think the horse got in, brother? What, do you think it just magically teleported inside of your base? Hello? Castle Age is on the way. There's a hole by the house, too. There might not be. No, there's not. Hello? Unbelievable. Market blacksmith for Liereyy. He's on stone. He's just going camel archers. And Liereyy doesn't know where DauT's TC is. Like, Lierey's exploring around a little bit, and he's kind of like, hey, this is a little weird that there isn't a town center over here. I wonder where that is. Could think it's over here, but I think he must assume that the TC is in the center now. Remember when houses could attack? Yeah. To do with Khmer houses. And the waypoints from them. It was basically any building in Dark Age that could set a waypoint but couldn't make a unit would attack. Used to be able to attack with markets, monasteries. I think Dave has the highest percentage of viewer dyslexia. Has it been diagnosed? What is DauT do? What is he? What are we? Anyway, Lierey's here. Lierey's going to see the monasteries, both of them, with this outpost. And there's absolutely nothing DauT can do about that. And Liereyy is going to add in castle once he gets to Castle Age. And the hole is still here. It's still open at the back. And Liereyy knows that it's still open as the Siege Workshop now comes up from DauT. No secrets here from DauT. Absolutely no secrets. Liereyy will not have significant gold control. He will have this gold only. That is 800. He will need to figure out a way to get gold for camel archers and for potentially siege or monks or whatever of his own to try and push this back from DauT, because DauT will have gold control forever. DauT will have plenty of. And it's an elephant to go along with the monks. Stable now from Liereyy. Gets to the Castle Age. He's waiting for enough stone. Doesn't want to buy the stone because he doesn't have any gold. So he'll go for the castle right here. Instead of here, really? I would have preferred, I mean, I guess. Oh, this is big. Huge villager swing for DauT if he gets these vills. And he's going to get a couple of them, right? Oh, he shifted both of the monks to convert her. Whatever, he got one. Lame the gold, 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 lame the gold. Not laming it. He doesn't have any stone even if he wanted to. More monks now coming over from DauT. Elephant working away on the house. DauT's going to snag this relic while he can. Still running around with this villager, although she's dead. The hole is still here. Camel archers are coming out. And Liereyy will have to keep his camel archers at home, I think. He sends them out this way, and there's no faith to convert. Only one monk didn't convert here, and now it's converting vills. You don't want to waste your faith on converting vills, that's for sure. You want to convert the camel archers. Mangonel is now here as well. Liereyy has to be very careful. DauT's got a really good position. Really solid position, although he is wasting his faith converting vills. Lierey's down to 28 vills now as the camel archers come out this way. Camel archers are actually going to the middle first, and DauT will run away. Maybe they could come in here, potentially. There's still a horse to support. We see the monks trying to convert those. Liereyy will come around this way. He still doesn't know where the TC from DauT is, so he might run right underneath. What a dodge from Liereyy at the last second. Oh my god. You see that? They all just like phased to the side. That was kind of sick. And now the camel archers are coming back this way, and DauT's like, I'm protected. There's no way in. There's absolutely no way in here. We're not going to ask questions about how the horse got in here. We're just going to go back to work. Dude, DauT, you're taking the brother. You're taking the brother. Brother. Holy fuck. Well, that's a lot of dead vills. So now DauT will need to kill or convert a lot of Lierey's vills to make up for this. DauT needs to pay attention here. Camel archers are coming out. DauT's trying to convert as many as he can. He's managed to target 2 of these camel archers, and he gets 2. And now they're sitting underneath the castle, being very annoying. The market is down from Liereyy. Liereyy is still chasing these villagers here. DauT is down to 32. Liereyy is at 33. DauT's about to lose another villager. The camel archers are targeted. Still, very limited on wood right now. He's taking wood in the center. As the TC from Liereyy is going down, and these villagers died as well. Lierey's at 31 vill. Oh my god, this game, dude. Oh man, this is a messy one. I think DauT's in a better position, though. I really do. Like, DauT doesn't even need wood, man. Just keep these mangonels and these monks alive, and Liereyy can never push you back. Liereyy loses another camel archer to conversions. Good micro there from Liereyy. TC is about to go down. Now the question is, how do you push this castle area? DauT's going to have to shift all of his stuff all the way around again. Meanwhile, camel archers under the TC. And Liereyy will need to run away. DauT is all in on the monks. 6 monks in the queue, 11 monks on the field. He is clowning. Absolutely clowning. Also, might be able to find these villagers on the gold on this side. He knows there's a gold over there. That could be really good to cut off. Oh, DauT, you're just a beauty, aren't you? So knowledgeable. Let's see if he notices in time. He kills 3 vills with that camel archer, and he'll see the mining camp. Liereyy is down to 29 villagers. He is getting devotion, though. It's all about the camel archers now from Liereyy. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Where's DauT taking wood? Just in the middle area here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Liereyy is... This is all of Lierey's eco right here. This is it. Monks are coming over on this side. Lierey's trying to go for a market. DauT will notice that the mining camp has been abandoned. He's trying to get more conversions, but devotion being in is absolutely brutal for him. More monks in the queue for DauT. And he's found the 3 vills. Reboom territory. The market won't go up. That's tragic for Liereyy. What is that at? 99.31%. That's a DauT market. That's a DauT market for sure. 99.31%. That is a tilter. If you delete that, oh God, no. Things have not gone well for Liereyy in the last minute or so. Things have not gone well for Liereyy at all. That is a tragedy. That is an absolute tragedy. He lost the market. 99.31%. Then he lost the TC. He's got 26 vills. And he's making another TC well within range of DauT's line of sight. 20. I mean, DauT almost has enough monks. DauT has as many monks as Liereyy has vills. As he converts 2 more vills here. He could convert his entire economy in one attack. Why no light cav? Brother, he lost his stable. And there's just too many monks for light cav to be effective. You would need like 7 light cav. Theoretically, camel archers counter monks. Camel archers are being converted. He can't really afford to replace these that much. And now he's at 18 vills. Don't worry though, the TC is going up. The TC is going up. Liereyy 100% believes in his camel archers. DauT is forced to mangonel a lumber camp, which actually hurts Liereyy a lot. And the TC is going to complete. DauT will finally go for another town center on the edge. There's another town center in the middle. There's so many monks. Like, this is just... this is just something else. This is just something else. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3 camel archers targeted for conversions. He manages to snipe a mangonel. He's now adding in a scout. By the time he makes a few scouts and gets the light cav upgrade, though, he's not going to really have any food left at all. Oh, the elephants found the TC. And this monk has found another relic. Yoink. 3 relics already in from DauT. Res collected is actually not that different. But when we look at gold collected at the end of the game, there is going to be a big difference there. Elephant did go down. Villagers are dying. Liereyy, you can't afford to lose any of these. And he goes for another stable back here. Liereyy believes, man. Lierey's got 15 camel archers. He believes. He's sniping some vills now. If Liereyy can come back from this, this would be insane. Absolutely insane. That's got to be careful. He's going to start losing monks here. Lierey's eco is still hiding behind this castle. I think it's time for DauT to shift over here. 200 years left on the relic count. Liereyy laughs. We're not supposed to be on standard victory. DauT will drop them before the 200 years is complete. But, I mean, Lierey's looking at this going like, I'm not going to be alive in 200 years. And he's got 5 relics? Oh, God. Come on, DauT. You got to notice faster than that, brother. DauT, come on, DauT. DauT, what are we... DauT, you can't just... DauT. He got one. He got one. He got one, guys. He got one. Camel archers have 31 kills, and most of those kills are monks. These camel archers have killed a lot. Oh, these ones? DauT, if he notices. Oh, yeah, Lierey's going to have to delete all of those. Oh, the shift delete feels so bad, man. He worked so hard to be able to afford those, but he got himself in a really rough situation. DauT is at 47 villagers. Lierey's at 5 light cabs, sorry. 22 villagers in total. And the light cab come in, and they can't take that fight. They simply cannot. Light cab dying. Will they get any value whatsoever? Not really. Trying to snipe some of these mangonels. Yeah, that's the reason you didn't go light cav earlier against an army like this. It's just really, really rough. DauT needs to shift his focus over here. There's an actual target to hit. There is an actual target to hit. Just let Liereyy keep picking away. You can add in extra TCs and stuff on the outside. You're, you're gonna be fine. This is so stupid. He must think that Liereyy has like something else, right? Like it's got to be more than this from his perspective. It's standard victory, yeah, but that's just a mistake in the settings. DauT's gonna drop off the relics. If anything, that hurts him because it lets Liereyy know where he has all the relics, and that he has all of them. Liereyy has better score, yeah, because it's a much better KD. All right, DauT, where else are you paying attention? Come on, come on, come on! He's converting one Camel Archer with all of his mugs. And Liereyy needs to run again. I bet DauT forgets to put a relic out. I mean, oh God. What do we do if that's the case? I think Liereyy might have been the host here. I think Liereyy might have been the host, so he might have put those settings. Okay, Camel Archer's coming in. DauT's control groups are not the greatest, but to be fair, he does have 16 of them in different areas of the maps. He manages to get one Camel Archer. I mean, Liereyy is 0 TC gaming again, and he's trying to make up for it by sniping a bazillion of DauT's vills, which he's doing. These Camel Archers have done good work, to be fair. And Liereyy goes for another TC. Dude, this is like the longest Liereyy has hung on in games. It's insane. The first game, this game, usually Lierey's out. If things aren't going his way early, like he's gone. This is a really good one, though. Really fun one. There's no way this is winnable? There is a way this is winnable, yeah. Remember, he doesn't know the full extent of DauT's eco. Like, it could be that DauT is just buying everything with the market. And is just in the middle here. You've already cleared this stuff. You haven't seen this stuff over here. Like, from Lierey's perspective, he could be as all in as Liereyy is right now. He doesn't know that DauT has 63 vills. And the score is still relatively close. Why no skirms from DauT? What would skirms do here that monks aren't doing? Skirms would just take food away from the food you need to produce more vills. It's not time for skirms. You don't have the eco for skirms. Another TC here from Liereyy. DauT is just looking for an angle of attack. Again, here come the light cav. DauT. What the fuck was that? What was that attack round? I won't even go back and replay. It's a wreck, so I won't go back and replay it. Liereyy is making another TC here. Liereyy is coming in with a lot of Camel Archers. Will he get any of them converted? Couple Camel Archers dying to the Mangonels. It's dicey micro here. Light Cav working away on the mangonels. Liereyy comes in deep. Lierey's trying to snipe these monks. He's getting really aggressive, and he needs to. Will Liereyy survive with any of these camel archers? He does, dude. Oh my god. He actually survived with some of them. That is crazy aggressive from Liereyy. Still at 24 villagers. DauT is at 69 with a castle going up. DauT actually might forget to eject the relic. Oh god. DauT's making more mangonels. And you know what? It's actually kind of working because, like, Liereyy can't afford to replace these light calves, so DauT can kill as many of his own monks as he wants to. He can't afford to replace them. He's got a TC on every edge of the map, dude. He can't even make vills. Sure. What an attack round. Unbelievable. Unbelievable mechanics there from DauT. Only 5 tiles away. Camel Archer's still roaming around from Liereyy. 31 villagers for him. DauT's losing more vills. Now he's got 20 on food. Now is the time you might want to think about maybe skirmishers here. He's going for some Ratha. And they're going to discover this TC. And this TC is dead. Like, there's no helping this. Unless Liereyy manages to micro down 7 mangonels. You never know. I mean, oh god, Lierey's losing more vills. This is back to the 20 villager days again shortly. Camel Archer's coming in. Let's see if he gets the conversions. 29 years left. DauT might forget to eject the relics. 28 years left. DauT, just eject a relic, bro. It's gonna happen. Oh my god. I think we need to, like, admins, if you're watching, message DauT. $18 vills left, or 18 years left. Oh, it's Rex. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm deleting the evidence, dude. I forgot it was fucking Rex, dude. I'm an idiot. I just added my admins and I was like, message DauT, remind him about the relics. I'm such a dumbass. Holy. I did it live for everyone to see. He's, oh my god. He's not going to eject. He's not going to eject. He's not going to eject. He's not going to remember. 2 years, 1.6. Lierey's not saying anything. And DauT wins because of relics. Because he forgot to eject. He was at 97 villagers. 36 vills for Liereyy. He was about to go imp. Like, I don't think there's any doubt that DauT wins this. With 2 TCs for Liereyy on either corner of the map and a castle over here. I'm such an idiot, dude. I thought that, well, I thought something. What is the ruling? I think this should be a ruling in favor of DauT. I think Liereyy was the host here. He had these settings. And I think you have to live by what you've... like, it's on both players to remember that the relics are a thing. So Liereyy could have paused the game and reminded him as well. DauT was also in a far superior position to Liereyy. Nikov did call it, yeah. Look at that eco. Huge eco advantage there. KD in favor of Liereyy. Yeah, still a win for DauT. I would assume, knowing Liereyy, I would also assume that he just gave this win to him. Like, oh shit, I screwed up. You had a huge lead anyway. That was a fascinating game. Like, truly fascinating game. Really, really fun. Credit to Liereyy for playing on there and making it super entertaining. And I think the game would have gone on even for a while there until DauT gets to Imp, and then it's a problem for Liereyy. Both should remember you can't blame hosts. No one would like to host after ... No, it's your responsibility as a player. No one's gonna want to host the game now. Like, bro, you host the games where like you get to call them. P90 even swearing? Oh wow. Dude, I was so immersed there, I thought it was a live game. I was so immersed. I was adding my admins. Quick! Tell DauT to eject the relic! I'm such a dumbass. All right. Well, we're going to assume that DauT got that one. And we go on to game number 4 here. We got DauT playing as the Malians. We got Liereyy playing as the Armenians. How do we live up to last game? I don't know. Lierey's going to come on over to the side. So our base wasn't informed that that would be the result at all. DauT said you were 38 vills, 38 villager high, okay, 11. Won't be that much drama then, I assume. And Liereyy said, I was just starting to boom. And the admin ruling is that both players are equally responsible for making sure the lobby settings are correct. We will proceed with DauT winning from this game. And Liereyy seems fine with DauT taking the win there, so... Yeah, that one's just like it's on DauT to eject the relic, but it's also on Liereyy to, he has tools. He can pause the game and ask DauT, remind him to eject the relic. Like, it also says in the handbook that you're supposed to examine the lobby settings before the game launches. And the game was over, yeah. Anyway, here we are. DauT playing Malians, Liereyy playing Armenians. And we have Golden Hill. Lierey's found himself a decent TC spot near some shorefish on this side. DauT not near any shorefish. But he's going to be scouting around looking for extra boars. And they both already have a dock. Can you check the win condition on this game? I don't know if I... Victory condition. I don't see a victory condition here. I don't know. Conquest. This is Conquest. I was in the game. This is Conquest. This is a very inconvenient TC here for DauT. He's going to have to try and pull this boar through here. I don't even know if you can squeeze through there. He's going to have to pull the boar from, like, this direction. Yeah. Nice job from DauT. The other side, Lierey's already got a boar under his TC. He's doing fine. So Armenians, with the extra arrow from their galleys, should be able to win the water, especially with Lierey's micro, fairly easily. DauT can contest with the fire galleys and whatnot. But I don't think you want to play galley versus galley, Armenians versus Malians. So maybe DauT will try and go for like fast castle or something along those lines. Maybe try and contain this middle area earlier. and get back on water later. Who knows? Hot take of the day: houseboat should have Wonder Victory enabled, but you can only build it on the starting island. Okay. Can you can only build it on your opponent's starting island. Then it would never result in that. That'd be cool. Why did DauT do early loom? I don't know. He probably messed up his build somehow. That's usually early loom is usually someone screwed up their build. Like they forgot a house or they didn't have enough food or something along those lines. Liereyy can see another boar over here. Nice. Nice. How many boars can DauT see? He's gonna be able to see this one most likely. And I think that's the last one here, right? No, there's one over here, which he can't see. Yeah, me too, Spud. That game was fun. When Liereyy lost the market and then lost the TC immediately after, like, oh god. Brutal. I don't get it. Why loom early is so bad. It takes exactly the same amount of time regardless of when you get it. Think about that villager. You could have a villager instead of loom. That villager will be gathering up until the point you get loom. So you're missing out on potentially hundreds of resources from getting loom early. Technically, in terms of villager count, after like 10 minutes or whatever, when you would get loom, it's going to look the same. But in terms of resources collected, it's going to look very different. That needed to be a rematch. Rules should have been rules. What? On Earth are you talking about, brother? We like there's a gray area for a reason, you know? We have admins for a reason, for decisions like that. At some point you have to use common sense, and every aspect of common sense dictated that was not a re. There's no rule that says you have to have a rematch if the settings aren't correct. Loom early is smart for me because if I don't, I lose Ville de Boar. Hey, loom early was the tech for many, many years, man. When you had lots of lag, oh my god. Like, you had to shoot the boar twice with the villager. So you would right-click the boar. When the villager fired the first arrow, you would click back. And then hope that the boar didn't hit you more than 4 times before your villager started running back. There is a villager being very sneaky here from DauT. Will he get by in time? Liereyy is going to see him just a little bit. Did he notice him, though? Did he notice him is the question. Leary's going for galleys. He might have had all his attention in the docks here. Fire galley's coming out, so DauT's going to delay the death of his fish a little bit longer. The barracks is already up in the center, and Liereyy did see this. Not as sneaky as he thought. Outpost will go up and reveal the position of the archer range. Still, Liereyy will have to deal with the archers or whatever that are going to be coming out of here, and he's going to opt for a wall off around this range. His DauT will go for more walls here. The more DauT expands his walls, the more Liereyy has to expand his walls to cover all of this. Once the archer is out, I mean, it's going to be very, very difficult for Liereyy to fully wall this while being attacked. At least he's got loom, though. Archer is out. Villager's going to help out to try and kill this. Meanwhile, on the water, Lierey's going to win. No surprise there. DauT has shifted his fish over here, though, so buys himself a little bit more time to collect that food. And Lierey's going to have to deal with this stuff by adding a barracks and potentially an archer range of his own. So he's forced into skirmishers. It's not bad. How does Liereyy have so much more resources? Probably collected more boars. Also, Armenian wood eco upgrade is better. He had more fishing ships as well. Like he's got 6 fish versus 3 from DauT. It just all adds up. Why is this tournament not S tier? The limit for S tier is $30,000. This tournament is $22,500 in prize pool. Fletching on the way for DauT. Skirmishers are coming out here for Liereyy. And DauT is unable to kill, I think, any of the fish here. Yeah, he tried. Unable to take out any of the fish on that side. Nice job from Liereyy. DauT will need to expand his food eco somehow. He's going out to more fish and more deer on this side. Liereyy does not have fletching yet. So the skirmishers will struggle against the archers. No fletching, no armor. And DauT's got quite a few archers right now. Lierey's just going to have to try and push these things away for the time being. It's going to be tough to win any of the fights. And DauT also has a stable. Oh, boy. Nice. Really, really nice approach from DauT if he can keep the units coming out. Yeah, it doesn't bother me that much that this isn't an S tier. It's 31K in Canadian. That's true. It is an S tier. Canadian money. Canadian S tier, dude. That's true. Spearmen are coming out from Liereyy as well. So I think Liereyy realizes that DauT's got this stable over here. And he has seen that. He does know. Does he only know about that because the archers are attacking this stupid little foundation? That's bullshit. That's just bullshit. And now DauT runs right into the skirms. Oh, God. It's over. Oh, no, DauT. Oh, my God. He runs right into the army. Loses all of his archers for free. The KD is now 16-1. Lierey's got it all covered. And he's covering the crossing here, too. Like, DauT still has some stuff in the middle, but still. DauT going for a second stable back here. That's Giga Brain. That is Giga Brain. You don't make scouts here. You try and go up to Castle Age. He thinks he's cleared your stable. He thinks he's tracking it. And that's when you show up with the knights from the second stable. Think about it. The problem for DauT is he's not going to be able to afford anything from them. But hey, think about it. There's a hole here, Liereyy. Surely there's a hole right there, right? Maybe not. Need Gebettos to turn this? I mean, maybe. Liereyy has 9 fishing ships, by the way. Res collected, over 1,000 ahead of DauT right now. And DauT has managed to sneak his way through here with the scouts. Can he find any weak villagers to take? I mean, maybe. He's killing the villager underneath the TC. Liereyy doesn't notice. That's a nice snipe. Scouts have made their way back, and both players click up to Castle Age at around the same time. DauT's a little bit faster. But he's going to have to deal with an army here. He's going for an archer range. Skirmishers to deal with the spearmen, scouts to deal with the skirms. And Bloodline's on the way for DauT, too. So DauT's just taking advantage of all the free food around here. He's got the hunt. He was taking the fish as well. And he's going to try and make some knights, maybe. Make some skirms to defend himself. And try his best to do some damage to Liereyy, even though Lierey's got full water control. 10 fishing ships. The resources are looking insane for Liereyy when he's finally going to get to Castle Age here. Like, he could just go 2 TCs immediately. The contest is 500 million Vietnamese dong. See, there you go. That's a lot of dong, dude. I'd need to hire somebody to handle that dong. Maybe like ACCM. Like, he handles a lot of dong on a daily basis. All right, scouts clear this up. Good job from DauT to bring those scouts back. If he didn't bring the scouts back, this army would have been so annoying. Really, really nice job to clear that up. Double stable knights on this side. No secrets, though. Liereyy sees all of this. He sees the second stable. He sees the knights. He doesn't see that. But he knows there's a villager somewhere around here still. And Liereyy can always go for fortified churches. He can always go for a castle at some point. I mean, hell, he could go imp soon if he really wanted to. ACCM catching strays. He's not catching strays. It's a truthful statement. ACCM handles a lot of dong on a regular basis. He thinks about dong all the time. Sometimes he gives people dong, sometimes he receives it. Oh boy. Oh, Liereyy. Oh, there's a mangonel here, brother. Uh-oh. Lierey's going to need to abandon this. He deletes the castle instantly. The knights are coming in. This is panic mode. And it's really a situation where it shouldn't be panic mode, honestly. He's had such a good start against DauT. He does manage to get the walls up. He is going to lose a few villagers along the way. And DauT will push through with these mangonels if the knights don't block. And he might be able to even kill some more villagers on this castle. Still hasn't gone for that second TC, though. Liereyy will lose another vill. He's going to lose some more. He's going to lose a lot here. And DauT needs to escape. Here, snipes that one. He's going to snipe this one. DauT will get away with a few knights. 38 vills for Liereyy, 45 for DauT. Good pressure so far from DauT, but Liereyy still has a huge advantage. However, look at this. The classic misdirection. You're paying attention to me over here. I'm actually over there. Is sneak meta on this map? I think if you can get away with it, it's really nice. And the thing is, like, this wasn't even a sneak. Like, Liereyy knew exactly what was happening with all of this at all times, with the exception of this siege workshop. Lierey's losing more vills. Redemption coming in for him to try and stop those mangonels. Still does not see... Well, he sees one dock, but he's obviously not paying attention to that. He's going for a transport. Okay. Transport. He's going to try and sneak as well. Did DauT just delete... DauT just delete the mangonel that wasn't being converted? Very clearly wasn't being converted? Like, the monk wasn't even looking in its direction, not being converted? Never let them know your next move. Is he going to delete this one now? Monk goes down. But the knight was converted, and it's going to kill at least one mangonel. Another villager comes out here. 52 vills for both. Lierey's struggling against this a little bit. And the fires are coming out, so the fires might be able to clear this navy. Who knows? DauT might be able to take water control back again. DauT is now buying stone, and he's rebooming. He knows he's done quite a bit of damage to Lierey's eco. He's coming in on this side with the fires to try and take out the war galleys, which Liereyy has noticed now. Still hasn't dealt with that transport ship. And he's going to try and expand his own eco now. Yo, Crypto Mike, thank you for the 8 months, man. Good job from Liereyy to not lose this navy for free. It's tough to keep track of everything. Oh boy. DauT loses the mangonel. So the push is dead, essentially. But at least he'll kill it. And at least Liereyy was forced into a lot of idle time on this side. He's now coming forward. Liereyy is going to go for a castle on this side. Now that the army is cleared there. DauT, how soon will he see this? I mean, he doesn't have a lot of vision on it. He can't really do much about it either. He's going to get the TC up, but that's about it. DauT, it's at DauT. It's at 98%. You might as well just finish it or something. Trying to deny the castle as best he can with a tower. As we know, towers have never denied a castle ever. And now the knights are coming in. The composite bowmen are there, though. And DauT will just try and kill as many villages as he can on this, I suppose. That's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6. Maybe 7 as well. I mean, that's... Damn. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. 73 vills for DauT. He's 10 villagers ahead now of where Liereyy is. He managed to snipe 5 of the fishing ships. Still doesn't finish this TC. At 98.11%. Don't worry. He'll get like 2 stone back from that. And Lierey's about to go up to him. Dang. DauT did not buy himself enough time for the reboom. He still has a villager back here, which could cause some problems, but... Lierey's taking advantage of his huge eco lead from before. DauT deleted that TC. Imp is on the way from Liereyy. He probably went up in this one, canceled it, and then went up in this one next. As DauT makes his way back onto the water. DauT can still try for a wonder victory? I mean, maybe. What civ is worse than Imp? Armenians or Malians? Armenians have a sick water tech tree. They've got very limited everything else. So how does DauT deal with this army, let alone this stuff? Doesn't have enough navy to win water. He's going to try for a castle somewhere and some siege to try and deal with this, but Lierey's keeping him so busy on his own side, he can't contest any of the other areas, and Lierey's going to have Imp and a nice little setup in the middle here. I mean, this is chalked. Over. Done. DauT clears up the navy, though. Maybe. Maybe there's a chance. Who knows? He believes in himself. Let's see what he does once he sees the Imperial Age is in. These things just keep killing villagers. 16 villagers killed But these composite bowmen over here with ballistics on the way now from Liereyy. 81 bills for DauT, 79 for Liereyy. And all of the control of the gold and the stone. In Lierey's favor, Imperial Age is in now. DauT calls the GG. We're going to game 5. We're going to a game 5. Just how we wanted it. Just how we wanted it. Resources collected ahead for Liereyy. No surprise. The fishing ships were clutch. DauT tried to make something happen. It was really, really close. I wonder how the game would have turned out if he didn't delete this mangonel that definitely wasn't being converted. What are composite bowmen good at? Limited things. Not much. They're kind of cheap, I guess. They produce fast. Just as you said, he's the world's best in 2 games every set. Well, I'm not certain. See, what leads me to believe DauT wins this set is he wasn't that good in the inundation game. He was good in the Grapple game, that's for sure. And here's game number 5. We've got ourselves a matchup on Boundary Brawl, and DauT has managed to snag the Huns. Oh boy, Huns have been so good on this map. So good. You get the horse immediately. You can start finding all those water buffalo. You can scout what your opponent's doing. Insta. No scouting needed here as Liereyy will go for that dock right away. It's actually really solid with Japanese. You can go for the dock, make a few fishing ships, take the trees here, and then you only have to spend 50 wood to go out for a lumber camp. You don't have to worry about, you know, not having enough wood. Is this the last set today, or do I need to hide in the toilet from my family a little bit? You've been in the toilet this whole time? Wow. Are you okay? Would you like a tablet to accompany? If so, exclamation mark giveaway. Stop toilet shaming? I'm not toilet shaming. I'm just saying it's a long time to be in there. That is toilet shit. Okay. Well, DauT's finding a lot of these herdables here, and Lierey's scouting is just not as much. Liereyy can't even afford that first fishing chip. He finally gets it out here. Gonna have to make sure to get the house on time as well. He'll go for the house first. This is just kind of like, this is like just living on the edge for these resources. Lierey's trying to use as much or his wood as soon as it comes in. And he really has to balance the houses and the fishing ships coming out and the fact that he still needs 50 wood remaining to make a lumber camp eventually when he comes out to the edge of the map. Meanwhile, DauT is just playing Scout Simulator with his water buffalo. Isn't the blender the giveaway? There has never been a blender giveaway. There will never be a blender giveaway. I may or may not have signed blenders in the past. There may be some Dave autographed blenders somewhere out there, but there will never be a giveaway. What about toasters? It's no. What about the blender you stole at NAC? I did not steal that. I was moving it from one place to another place. I was simply moving it from one place to another place. That's it. It was in transit. Look at how many water buffalo he has. That's 1,600 food. He has all the water buffalo. And there's the first lumber camp from... That's a mistake, Liereyy. No, I've made this mistake in the past. Sometimes the villagers, like, it looks great. You're like, oh my god, I could have a villager here, a villager here, a villager here, villager here, villager here. They're all going to be dropping off at different angles. They get stuck sometimes. If it works out, it's fine, and it looks amazing. But they get stuck, dude. They get stuck. It's actually working out. Wow. Perfectly efficient lumber camp. Okay, here we go. Fortunate. 2 fishing ships for Liereyy. Like, he is ahead on eco. There's no denying it. He's ahead. Just has less consistent food income. Yeah, DauT has the higher worker efficiency last minute. Yeah, because he's just sitting under his TC. That's why, like, Liereyy had to walk out here. I want to see a demo on the buffaloes. That would have to be a flying demo. Like, we just shoot a bit off a ramp or something. Dude, I remember I was fishing the French River with my dad one time. We had a guide for a day. We were up at a lodge. We usually get a guide for the first day if we're unfamiliar with the territory. And then the rest of the week we'll fish. But this guy had like just basically like steel flatbed boat, work boat basically, and the water level was really low at the time, and he wanted to get to like a different part of the river, and there was like this little area where if the water level's low, there's a ramp leading up over it, and you can jump it if you pull up your prop. So we jumped it in a boat. It wasn't a big jump. You can't do a big jump in a boat. But I felt like James Bond, you know? James Boat, yep. You know that movie with Live or Let Die or whatever with Roger Moore? When they play that song and they leap over the road in the boat. How much alcohol was involved in the story? None. Can't drink and boat at the same time, dude. They're very strict about that. At least up here. I know whenever I'm in, like, Michigan, they don't give a fuck. People with open cases of beer, like, dude, you go to prison for that shit around here. All right, Feudal Age is on the way for DauT. Canada is a literal fun place. Well, they're like by percentage, boat accidents are far more common than automobile accidents. Like it's very. I'm glad that there's a rule like that. Honestly, people are already really bad with handling boats, like even when they're sober. And the boat licensing thing is not, it's literally a multiple choice quiz the last 20 minutes that someone else can take for you. Anyway, archer range up from DauT. It's a tower forward from Liereyy. DauT's trying to go fast castle here. He's getting loom, which will help him out a lot. Liereyy is sending some more archers forward to garrison that tower, but DauT's tower should be up first. Now, whether he can deny this tower is the question. There's only 2 villagers building it. He might be able to deny it. Goes after the spearman first. That's a mistake, but he does deny the tower. Great response there from DauT. Really, really solid response from DauT. Yeah, and boats don't really have seatbelts either. You might think like, oh, the water is going to save you. Not if you're knocked unconscious and then you just drown. Well, I don't know why I'm laughing, but like, hey. All that nice cushiony water, you know what I mean? Castle Age is on the way for DauT. Lierey's still pushing him with the archers. DauT going for stone walls. He really needs to save his wood eco. If he just has this when he gets to Castle Age, that's not good. He needs wood economy. He needs these villagers alive, and he needs them gathering as well. And we can see, like, his wood eco is really tragic. Really, really tragic at the moment. Every single place he could lumber camp can be theoretically ranged by these archers. So maybe he needs to send some villagers like this all the way out here. Who knows? He is taking a lot of straggler trees, but they only last for so long. Liereyy has taken control of the water. He only has 3 fishing ships behind it, though. And he's still quite a ways away from getting to Castle Age himself. Yeah, DauT is not going to have a lot of res when he gets to Castle Age. He's still adding that second range regardless for the Cav Archers. And he's getting the wood upgrade now. I really think he needs to, like, sneak some vills over here and hope that Liereyy doesn't notice in the heat of the moment. Was the heat of the moment. Looking for someone to chop. Coming off a jet ski at 100 feels like hitting the ground. Yeah. Yeah. Cav Archers coming in. Jet skis, snowmobiles, boats, all very dangerous. Lierey's coming to the middle now. He sees how exposed these villagers are from DauT. You get full vision here, folks. Full vision. Very exposed villagers, especially the men, shirtless. Very sensual. "100 kilometers an hour or miles per hour?" Does it matter at that point? Does it matter? Lierey's now looking for anywhere that DauT could be expanding to over here. And DauT still has so many villagers in the center on the berries. I think we need like a siege workshop here, but it's tough. You don't have that much wood. DauT is now coming out with the Cav Archers. He's going to track these villagers from Liereyy, and Liereyy opens up the door for the villagers. You better close that behind. He sacrifices one, and she was, I mean, a necessary sacrifice, honestly. If he had let that stuff in, it would have been an absolute disaster. Cav Archer's still waiting for a way in. DauT still taking the wood here. And the berries. A siege workshop with a scorpion could be massive. He goes for a mill instead. You need some way to get those villagers out. To escape with these vills. There's too many villagers in the center. They're all exposed. Lierey's just waiting. Maybe if you make a run for it, the fire galleys can't kill that many vills. But he's busy. Still trying to wait for a way in here. Liereyy trying to micro against the Cav Archers. DauT trying to not micro at all. He's busy over here. And he's killed a few archers, so that's all right. Liereyy gets to the Castle Age with actually quite a bit of res. Bodkin Arrow on the way. Could get Skirmisher as well. Thought he might have gotten Crossbow there, but it's going to be Skirm at the end of the day. And DauT's in on this side. He's getting close to these vills. Could be a problem for Liereyy if DauT gets into this wood line in gold eco. Wow, just great micro from Liereyy. Archers against Cav Archers. Absolutely dusting DauT. DauT is just... I mean, hey. Why not? DauT, make a siege workshop or something. Do something. So many villagers in the center. Siege workshop. He's going to the berries. He's not paying attention. He's got the Cav Archers here at least. Cav Archers now being chased away by the skirms. 36 vills for DauT. 34 for Liereyy. And the crossbows come in on this side as DauT's trying to snipe vills in the center. He's also trying to save his own villagers. Neither player has ballistics, but Lierey's doing fine without it. DauT is struggling on all of these fights, for sure. More cav archers on the way for DauT. Takes the fight with the villagers against the fire galley, and he's going to do fine. And now cav archers are being mixed in from Liereyy, as well as a demo. DauT needs to escape with these villagers, potentially build a TC, potentially buy some stone for one. Siege Workshop is going up over here, and the mass migration is on. He is running for his life. And I think he's going to be in time. The demo won't come out yet. He needs to build a TC. He needs to buy the stone for a TC. You need to build a TC, DauT. Now. Otherwise, this is a disaster. He's somehow discovered the lumber camp from Liereyy. Brother, just, brother, what on earth are you paying attention to? The crossbows are on the hunt. Oh, they're chasing. DauT! Does he not have a market anymore? He had a market. He doesn't have a market anymore. Oh my, what happened to his market? Was it in the middle or something? Was it on the side? He had one. He doesn't have a market. Oh my god, this is a POV view of DauT without a market. This is it. This is what happens when he doesn't have a market. He never had one? I could have sworn he did. He never had one. Oh my god. I thought he was buying resources the whole time. He never had a market. Oh my god, what a disaster. So many villagers going down. 27 villagers now for DauT. He's going to start the push over here. We got cav archers for Liereyy. More cav archers coming in here from DauT. I thought he had a market. I guess he never did. Couldn't buy the stone for a TC. Liereyy should be in a really good position here. It's got 40 villagers. DauT's on the run with more. I think Liereyy hasn't noticed that. It's a very sad town center on this side. And Liereyy should be able to sneak in here and maybe kill these cav archers too. Japanese CA do get the bonus, and he's got bloodlines. DauT does not. Okay, not a bad fight for DauT. Not bad at all. All things considered, but I mean, he doesn't want to lose any of his army. Nice shot there on that side. More cav archers still coming out. TC is still producing vills. Oh, jeez. He just ignored the middle for way too long. He needed a siege workshop here. Just a siege workshop with one scorpion. One scorpion, one mangonel. Would have just pushed Liereyy off this area completely and protected your vills.
Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
That's gonna play on though. Marky comes up from Liereyy. DauT needs big shots. Huge shots. Hyper said he doesn't know why DauT went FC since Huns are so good and feudal on this map. I think you can do either, honestly. I think you need siege in the middle if you're going FC. You need siege in the middle. You got to take advantage of the time window where your opponent's still feudal age. They can't do anything about it. Okay, DauT lands a shot there. A little bit of a shot anyway. 3 ranges for Cav Archers. Thumb ring is on the way for Liereyy. Couple knights could be the death of DauT. And Liereyy does have a stable somewhere. Got a stable up here. He has cleared the TC. DauT is 0 TC gaming at this stage. Can't afford to replace these villagers. He literally can't replace these villagers he's lost. And he loses the Mangonel, and I think this is it. GG called by DauT. Good luck, says DauT. Liereyy moves on to the next stage, so one of our finalists from the first WWC is gone. In a great series, honestly. And both players gave it all they had. It wasn't like anyone was quitting early. No, sir. Everyone was fighting on in every single game. Great job from Liereyy there. He played pretty well. Especially this game. The archer forward with the towers was sick, right? Put DauT in a really rough position. And then all the pressure onto this area was really, really solid. Like, DauT was just running around doing nothing up here. He was too hard focused on the wood line. Should have focused on the middle a little bit more. Maybe a market earlier to get ready for that TC. He definitely needed a plan for these villagers. He didn't have a plan when he left. He had 20 villagers wandering around with no idea where they were going, what they were going to do. Can I get off the toilet now? Yep. Yes, you can. So, Liereyy taking that win, and he'll move on to face I don't know who. Better eco there, unsurprisingly, and the Huns have lost on this map. Huns have been looking real strong here. To be fair, most people play early feudal pressure. But I've seen I've seen Fast Castle win here with the Huns as well. Alright, so DauT loses with the Huns. And Liereyy wins with the Japanese. 3-2 in favor of Liereyy.